Hello and welcome back to the Academy of the Magical Art. I am Frater Ophiel, and today, rather than focusing on one specific honed-in-on subject, I'm just going to talk a little bit. I was at one of my buddy's houses the other night, and this friend has a whiteboard. Actually, he has multiple, but one particular one in his kitchen. And across the top of it, it has written, "Real eyes, realize, real lies." Again, that's real eyes, realize, real lies. Now, how profound of a statement is that? He has this written up there just because he is a seeker of truth. He is a seeker of knowledge and understanding. And because of this, he is consciously, constantly trying to open up his awareness and expand his understandings of the tangible world around us that is created for us by those in the know that are constantly flooding our brains with the programming they wish for us to receive. But he is also beginning to learn that we can manifest our own realities and that the universe is mental. So that which we pump into our brains, we then pump into our physical reality. Just to briefly discuss why this works, we discussed the principle of mentalism in a previous video and how the all is mind, the universe is mental. Our physical universes are emanations of what go on in our mind. I personally use sigil boards and little pieces of note paper such as these and place them all around my house. That way I am constantly trying to manifest this goal. Every time I look at this board or I look at this sheet, that goal is then manifested within my mind and then manifested into my life. So in use of these boards, I am then taking control of my life by planting commands through the use of pictures in my subconscious mind. The conscious mind, or the logical mind in the left brain, operates completely off of words. The true will, or the source of manifestation, the gestation, occurs within the right brain, the female aspect of our mind. If you look at sex, the male plants the seed into the female. It then hits the egg and grows within the female and then manifests into life. So if we look at our minds, the left brain plants the seed into the right brain. It then sits and gestates for a period of time and then manifests into our physical realities. Many people don't understand this very simple concept and then get stuck trying to manifest things in their lives through use of words. In reality, if you really want that word to manifest and gestate properly, it has to be converted into a picture that can be digested by the right brain and then birthed into our material world. This is why when we look around any store or we watch televised programming or we drive down the road and see billboards, there are words and then there are symbols or logos or corporate sigils that are designed to make us want, desire, or think we need this product. Many of these sigils and symbols are created off of other symbols used for thousands of years that have gained enormous amounts of momentum within the universal unconscious and then are easily hidden and tapped into through covering them up and making them pretty with colors. 99% of our population looks at these sigils and automatically they are planting seeds within their left to their right brain and planting seeds into their material reality, forcing them to think that they need this thing. It's creating addiction almost, and it's just through allowing people to look at pictures. It's very, very easy. So again, to go back to my original point here, real eyes, realize, realize. Pay attention to what you're looking at. Pay attention to what you're taking in through your eyes. Pay attention to the magic that is being done on you through corporate sigils and through televised programming, because it is programming your reality to live within the confines of an invisible fence so that you are not free to manifest what you want into your life. You are being subliminally forced to manifest bondage within your life through the use of corporate sigils. To go back to a principle that very, very many people are familiar with, the law of attraction, like attracts like. Well, we are taught everything backwards. We're taught positive attracts negative, when in reality, on a fundamental spiritual level, positive attracts positive and negative attracts negative. So, through the use of these sigils and symbols, we are planting a vibration within our minds, or in terms of corporate America, they are planting symbols within our minds that attract that vibration into our life, that attract that vibration into our reality and force us to comply. Now, it's virtually impossible to walk around with glasses on so that you only see positive sigils and you're not having the effects of these corporate sigils done on you. But what you can do is become aware. What you can do is wake up and realize that you are being programmed everywhere you look. Every time you turn your head, somebody is trying to plant something within your brain. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you take control over what comes into your mind and out into your life. That intake and exhaust process that's constantly happening within our lives without our conscious awareness. Realize what you are bringing into your life through your real eyes so that you can identify the real lies and exterminate them before they have a chance to take hold into your subconscious mind and then manifest into your physical reality. In doing so, you then take control of your thoughts. You take control of your actions. This is part of the process of the magnum opus that we were talking about a few days ago. Part of the transformation is not only purifying yourself, but purifying what you put into yourself through your eyes, through your ears, and through your mouth. Your food, the music you listen to, and the programming that you subject you to all affect your life without you even realizing it on such an enormous level that it would blow your mind as soon as you did. Realize that everything you take in will manifest eventually. It gestates and it manifests. So begin to take conscious control over what you are taking into yourself. Begin to take conscious control over what you listen to, what you watch, what you take in through your mouth, and then you will begin to take enormous control over your life. Think of the old adage of the three monkeys: hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. If you do not hear it, you do not see it, you do not speak it. However, that adage can be changed to, again, hear no evil, see no evil, and then take in no evil through your mouth, through the poisons and the toxins that they're filling us up with in our food and our water. Begin to monitor yourself. Just the simple act of being consciously aware, that knowledge will grant you enormous power and enormous control. Then, to kick it up a notch, I want to encourage that you begin to make your own sigils. Make your own sigil boards, if you will, your manifestation boards. But rather than simply writing words on a board and looking at it, which only hits your left brain and goes no further, take those words and stack them upon each other. Make the word into a picture, because your left brain will know what the word is and what the picture means, and it will still go through to your right brain. These sigils gain multitudes more strength within our subconscious mind when we don't realize that we're looking at them, when they just slip right through. Just like when we are hearing something versus listening to something, it's not hitting that filter because we're not consciously aware of what's happening. That is why it is so detrimental to us to just have a TV or radio playing in the background for the purpose of having sound. If you're not paying attention to it, it is slipping right through your filters and hitting your right brain. It is more powerful when it is not paid attention to. So if you're not paying attention to it, turn it off. Anyways, back to the point. Stack these words on top of each other. Stack the letters. Make a symbol to symbolize a word, because your right brain works off of symbols. Your feminine brain, your creative brain works off of symbols. Plant them all over your house, your bathroom, your mirror, your car. So every time you walk past it, you're seeing it on some level. You're not realizing you're seeing it, and it begins to gestate inside of your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and eventually manifests into your life. Begin to take control over what you are putting in. Begin to take control over what is coming out. Make sigils to block certain vibrations, such as anything that does not serve my highest good will not enter my mind. Make a symbol to represent that thought, that affirmation, and put it all over the place. This will help you guard yourself on a subconscious level. Begin to expand your awareness, begin to expand your consciousness more and more. Do everything you can to open yourself up. If you look at the world through a golf ball sized consciousness and a golf ball sized understanding, you will have a golf ball sized awareness. Begin to expand your awareness. Begin to wake up and realize everything that's going on around you to take control over it. Turn that golf ball into a baseball, into a basketball. Let your consciousness and your awareness grow, and then watch your life change as a result of it. I want to thank you for joining with me today at the Academy of the Magical Art. And until next time, blessed be.